Releasing unhealthy energetic bonds with true unity. Whenever we connect to people, an energetic bond or cord will form. And if our relationships are healthy with our boss, with our friends, with our partner, with our parents, with our children, this energetic bond allows us to feel connected, allows us to be empathic, allows us sometimes to intuitively know something is up with somebody. They keep being on your mind, or you get a sudden urge to call them. And the give and receive balance is healthy, and we are happy and blessed to have them in our lives. So this is the utopia. But what happens often is that bonds turn unhealthy. Your boss might expect too much from you, or your parents are very critical, and those bonds start becoming problematic. Of course, it's wonderful when we're able to rebalance those bonds, and I do have some blog posts about that. But sometimes it's better to just release them. And even when we are no longer in contact with the person, sometimes those bonds are still there. And you might feel tempted to check out social media. You might feel tempted to send a message when you're drunk. You might still feel or dream things about the other person. And you recognize the bond is still there, even when the contact is not. So if you are in such a challenging situation, this is the video for you. If you haven't watched any of the True Unity videos before, check out True Unity Explained or simply follow along in the steps. And I will make future videos on specific bonds like romantic bonds or parental bonds or even past friendships. So if there's specific someone whose bond you really want to let go of, just subscribe to the channel and you will get a message when a new True Unity video is here. So the first thing to do is to acknowledge and honor the bond that is there. Simply keep in mind the person you want to cut the cord with and just say, I choose to honor what is there. And even when we're honoring what is there, if there is an unhealthy bond, you will probably feel uncomfortable. You might have trouble standing still. You might feel a little itchy. It could be on a certain part of your body. So if you have a mostly mental bond, you can feel your head. If you have a mostly communicative bond, you can feel your throat. You might feel your heart chakra or lower chakras, depending on where the bond is in your energetic body. Could also be on several places at once. By honoring what is there, we are also able to see what's not there. Maybe there is no way to communicate problems. Maybe there is no respect. Maybe there is no future. Maybe there is no true understanding. Maybe there's taking and using instead of giving and receiving. So just breathe in and out, even though it's uncomfortable, and just stay connected to the places where that bond is connected to you, and understand that this uncomfortable feeling is a way of showing you that this is no longer healthy for you. So the next step is to actually ask for help. It can be heaven, God, the universe, your higher self, your guardian angels, your guides, to actually cut that cord. I choose to release this bond. And just breathe in and out in the freedom that gives you and in the joy and relaxation that will come over you when unhealthy bonds are cut. And the next step is to be able to absorb any excess energy and to simply wish the other person the best. Even if you still haven't forgiven the other person, even if there's no contact started because of a huge fight or a huge problem, wishing them the best allows you to move forward without spending a single part of your energy towards them. So I highly recommend it, even if you're still angry. And of course, you can do any of the forgiveness exercises on the blog or do the manifestation of forgiveness that I also made. So I choose to move on. And this is where we need to be happy and at peace. Yes, sometimes bonds will reattach because something happens and we feel reattached again. It can be in a healthy way or an unhealthy way. So if you need any help, just ask me for a free intake.